Hi, I'm Michelle, and today I just wanted to share with you what meditation means to me and possibly what it could mean to you as well. I just wanted to share with you, a few things that concerned me because I was speaking to someone recently and she said to me that her pastor or her priest told her that to meditate is it's not a sensible thing to do. It's almost like it's an evil practice because you allow evil to come to your head, according to this pastor. And I thought that to be interesting. I wouldn't go too much into that area because this is not what this video is about. Sorry about that. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what it means to you, the stigma behind it. Apparently, it seems that some people believe that when you practice meditation, you open your mind to all sorts of spirits, all sorts of elements out there. Now, meditation in itself is simply an action, as far as I'm concerned. It's simply an action. It's an action that you could practice, and it has been practiced for many years in the East. And it's basically supposed to help you to relax. That's the basic explanation, but that's not all it's about. Meditation, especially to me, is about finding your center, finding your core. Now, the action in itself, the practice of meditation, is just simply finding, that peace, or you stabilize, or you calm down, or you, however you meditate, because there are different kinds of meditation. I practice something similar to what they call mindful meditation, which I try to focus on my moment, just focusing on the moment and trying not to think about things of my past, the future, just taking that moment. And especially if you've got the opportunity to sit in nature and connect with the soil or the grass, and to just listen to the birds around you. And as much as it can be distracting because you have vehicles, or you have people shouting, or whatever it may be in the background, the moment is so much about you and your creator, that connection right there, that the noise can be put in the background if you're just able to still your mind for a bit. Just try to stay in the moment. And we're human. We have bills on our minds. We're thinking about what to cook for dinner. We're thinking about work. We're thinking about the children. We think about so many different things. It's very easy to lose that center, or that central sort of focus. But it's about practice. But all of this is action. These are actions. It's all about practicing how to stay focused on yourself, your center, your moment, your God. And some people use something like a light, an image of a light, or an image in their mind to focus on. I like to just quiet my mind and remove myself from this world, what I see, the density of the world. So it's not easy, but it is possible. So the whole point of it is connecting to who. And that's when I focus, and that's when I bring in my intention. Meditation is not just an action. It is truly about your intentions. And that's where I disagree when people are talking about meditation opens your mind to all elements. We're susceptible to all elements, meaning the spiritual world, good and bad. And also, we're susceptible to it all the time. It's your intentions. So in the mindset of going into meditation, you focus on what it is that you're here for. And whenever your mind strays, you bring yourself back. You center yourself. You find that balance. And it's not a physical balance. It's a balance between physical and spiritual, and even your mental, because it's what you tell yourself in that moment. So you find yourself a comfortable place. You sit on a chair, you sit under a tree, you sit on the ground, on your floor, wherever you feel comfortable. And you're able to relax your body, relax your shoulders, relax your mind, relax your entire body. And every time your mind slips into the laundry, the cooking, the things of the day, anytime your mind slips into that, breathe deeply. Take in a deep breath. Come back to your now. Come back to the moment that you're in, and make sure you set your intentions. What are your intentions? Why are you meditating? What are the benefits of meditation? It helps you to release stress. We're all stressed. We're all stressed these days. The world has changed in such a dynamic way that we're panicking, we're overwhelmed. It's a moment, just that moment. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be 15, 20 minutes. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 2 minutes. You go into the bathroom, you're overwhelmed at work, and the children are screaming at you in the classroom, and you cannot take it. Just for that moment, you just need to relax. And you take that moment and you close your eyes. Breathe deeply and focus on that moment, just that moment. If words come to your mind, you set your intentions and you say things like, I give thanks and gratitude. I am here for thanks and gratitude. I am thankful and I am grateful. I am loved. I am at peace. I release myself of all the stress, all the weight, all the burdens, all the worries, all the concerns, all the fears. I release myself from all which causes me to feel dense. I undensify. Take a deep breath in. Release. Again. Whether you choose to do it for 2 minutes or you choose to stay in that space for 20 minutes, it's totally up to you and the time that's available to you. But meditation is not simply an action that you sit and feel vulnerable to all the spiritual elements. Meditation is the moment that you take, for yourself to connect with your Creator. Meditation is that moment when you feel the connection, you feel intuitively connected to your Creator. You feel intuitively connected to God, your spirit, however you want to, or however you feel comfortable referring to the being within yourself that gives you the power and gives you the strength and gives you the energy day after day that molds you into becoming that better version of yourself. Meditation is about connecting with Source, connecting with your core, finding that moment in your 24-hour day that makes you feel that you are part of something bigger than yourself. Meditation is about knowing who you are in relation to this bigger picture called life. Knowing which part of that jigsaw puzzle fits in this whole creation of life. Meditation is just that moment when you thank this creation for you being a part of it. Meditation is when you actually notice that you're not here alone. Yes, we get caught up with the day-to-day things, but you're here, there's the grass, there's trees growing, there's the wind blowing, there are animals around us, there's energy all around us in the things that we can see and the things that we cannot see. We come to realize in that time of meditation that we are part of all that's being created. And it's important to know that, because that's where your gratitude comes from. We say every day we're grateful, but we say we're grateful for things like our jobs, the money that we have, our wealth, our position in society, the recognition that we get. We're thankful and we're grateful, but we do it mainly for the things that we can see. To truly be grateful is to be thankful for all that you have. As above, so below. We're not only in a physical world, we're also in a spiritual world. And we need to be more connected to that. It's a necessity to be connected with not just one element in your life, one perspective, only the physical. We're also here to be a part of a spiritual world as well. So when you meditate, you're activating a part of you that we seem to ignore. We think to be spiritual is about going to church on a Saturday or a Sunday, and you tick that box because you've accomplished your spiritual side. But no, going to church is not spiritual. Going to church is religion. And there's a big difference. So to meditate is about connecting your physical body with your spiritual body. It's about the whole picture, not just one aspect of your life. So for me, to connect with my Creator is so essential. It's as essential as breathing. When we pray, what we do is we call out to God, your source, your Creator. You call outwardly, and we tend to always ask for help when we pray. We ask for help. We say, help me to have a good day. We say, bless this food. We say, we're thankful for the food. We say, please give me food. We're always reaching out. Prayer tells us to bow down and ask outside of ourselves for the things that we need. There's nothing wrong with prayer. The difference between prayer and meditation is that meditation makes you go within yourself. And when you ask within. And it's not about only asking, it's about connecting with that source. It's about taking power within you instead of just externalizing your power and asking outside of you. We gain strength through meditation. We gain encouragement through meditation. It helps with our health. It helps you to release, relax. It teaches you how to breathe in the moment. It teaches you to stop worrying about past, stop worrying about future, stop thinking about the past and worrying about the future. It teaches you to recognize that you're also living in your present, because our problem is we're always worrying about what's to come, and we never actually recognize where we're at in the moment. And that is the only place we could show gratitude, because we're in it and we're recognizing it and we're saying that I am here. So meditation is that point and that moment that you recognize where you are, who you're with in the presence of the Holy and Most High Creator. And that is the moment that you really recognize your purpose. You see it all. It's not a very easy practice for some, because we live in all sorts of environments where we've got crowded cities, we've got children around us, we've got, life. But it's not impossible to practice it. It's not for everyone. Some people may not agree with meditation. And if you don't, well, I wouldn't expect it to be this far into the video. But I believe meditation has to be one of our core practices in terms of knowing who we are and our purpose in this time, especially in this time. So I'm going to just ask you to take a deep breath at this time. In and out. Again, in and out. This is a quiet place. A place for peace. A place to connect. A place to be present, respectful, mindful. A place to know and recognize and appreciate loving self. It's a place of selflessness. It's a place of wholefulness. It's a place of peace. peace from within. Relax. Put your mind at ease. Be calm. Be centered. Be focused. Undensify. If at any time your mind drifts and you feel that you're losing focus, just take a deep breath and breathe out again. And do it a few more times if you feel any time that your mind tends to drift away. Just come back to yourself, come back to that moment, come back to this time that you're in, this space that you're in. Just take a deep breath and breathe out again. Just feel relaxed, feel at peace. Make sure you set your intentions in the right place. Be present. For the next few moments, we'll sit in peace and quiet and just try to undensify. Breathe in, breathe out.